As it stands, I was really curious to see how they were going to handle the remaining chapters after they got done with the Monster Girl spotlight every week and everything. Now that we have our main cast fully introduced, we got a pretty good episode. I'm impressed on how they're handling it so far. It's 2 chapters an episode. We got the half and half again, but instead of the whole Monster Girl spotlight, I think more of the comedy with the characters can shine since we're introduced to them, their personalities, the way they interact with Kurusu, or Darling, or Master, or Honey now because Raknea calls him that. So yeah, this episode, it got to display the comedy of not being in the Monster Girl spotlight week, which I did like that. And this episode actually had an impressive theme in it. Well, this whole series actually has a subtle theme to it that some people don't get, because I can't lie to you guys, I even can probably predict most of you are watching this because it's either really hilarious to you, you like the tits and all that, or you like the Monster Girl aspect, or you like the art style, because I really love that. I love the eyes and the whole how they're animating it, and then how there's going to be a lot less censorship in the Blu-ray DVD combo pack and all that. But that's off topic. Yeah, there's actually a subtle theme in this series, which I'm really impressed with. This episode helped me fully pick this up. I believe I probably knew some of it, but this episode really solidified it. The first half, we have Raknea getting used to the whole household and the characters getting used. Poppy already likes Raknea because she can have all the webs and she's just swinging along with Sue, and it's adorable. Mia feels threatened because Raknea calls Darling Honey, and Centauria is, there's no objections here. While Mero thinks that Raknea came from the ocean because she looked like a crab for a moment. And we come to find out, Centauria judged Raknea on her appearance. It's something that non-humans suffer from a lot. Normal humans in this will judge them based on their appearance. For Raknea, she was judged by her previous host family because she wasn't as soft looking. She looked more dangerous, and she's an arachne, and a lot of people are not big fans of spiders as it stands. And we found out that Centauria kind of judged Raknea on this, and she thought she was dangerous. But she didn't voice hers. She just wanted to say nothing's wrong. She doesn't like her. She really doesn't like her, and she judged based on her she just judged her appearance alone as it stood. And this episode kind of brings the subtle theme to light. Don't judge others based on appearances alone, because Raknea is honestly a lot nicer girl than her appearance actually looks. She may be into bondage, she may be somewhat sadistic and occasionally masochistic and all that. She loves tying people up, she loves messing around, she likes assaulting Honey in the bathroom or in his bed and all that. She likes playing with him. But she's actually a really good person, because just the way we're introduced to her so far and how she interacts with everyone else, she's really nice. She's getting along with everyone, even though they have their own little quarrels, with Mia being jealous of love rivals and all that. And judging based on appearances alone, it's not something we should do. Americans, this is a little real talk. We humans of Earth, in real time and all that, and tend to judge others based on their appearances. Like, you see the jocks, they'll judge people based on... social media judges people on the most trivial of stuff, from their appearances to their just simple actions or even words they say. We humans tend to judge. When America went and started enslaving people and all that, we judged them on their appearances. And even nowadays, you see a lot of people judge them based on their race, their just appearance. You can have someone in poor clothing and all that, and you think, oh, so they don't want to dress up super fancy, or they could actually just be poor. And people will just make so many rude comments, and they don't ever give them a chance. Sometimes you have this kid in class that you get, and he just looks entirely different from what you're used to. Like, he could be round, or he could be short and really nerdy or something. And you kind of judge him on your appearance. That's one of the things people tend to do. Before you talk to someone, sometimes you judge them on their appearance. We all suffer from that as humans, and to say we don't, you're kind of denying the fact that we're human beings. We live in our screwed up world. Alright, so back to the anime. Yeah, it kind of teaches that you shouldn't judge by appearances. Centauria judged Rachneia by her appearance, and she did eventually voice her whole thing, but she knows she can trust Rachneia. Rachneia once told even Centauria, you can like or dislike a person, just don't say something's not wrong when there is. That's hypocritical. Rachneia, nice job. We even got to see the white trash, guys, from episodes 1 and 3 show up. Yeah, 1 and 3. Those guys, the assholes, the ones who said Mia didn't have a woman part to have sex with, or the ones that Kurusu also beat up and stole their truck to save Sue when she was falling into the river and all that. Those guys. Yeah, those dirtbags. You're really representing America and even just humans right there. Total trash. Yeah, Rachneia made them pretty much piss themselves. She says as long as no one finds out, we can hurt you guys. Nothing more scary than Rachneia when she actually gets, like, in your face, sharp teeth, and do you think you'll have a chance to find out and tell someone? So yeah, we have that subtle theme in Rachneia and the white trash. Oh, God, I hate those guys. And then Kurusu had caught a cold, but we didn't know the exact circumstances he caught a cold. We thought it was just like a normal everyday thing. It turns out Sue had gone out of the house and all that, and it started to rain, and she was at like a bus station kind of thing, and Kurusu went out after her. He found her, gave her an umbrella, but he was out in the rain. He was being rained on and everything, and while Sue had the umbrella. So it turns out he got a cold because he went out for Sue. He really cares about all the girls in the household, and he doesn't discriminate. He's accepting of everyone. He's really kind, and even Sue realizes this, and she apparently can mind read and shapeshift and mimic and all that. Shapeshifting, but not as complete as Doppel. Like, she still has, like, her thingy on top of her head. The antenna thingy. The blob thing. Yeah, that's still on top of her head, but yeah. So she starts taking care of them after mimicking everyone else doing stuff, and that's a complete failure because they all start getting really perverted and inappropriate, like, oh, we should wash you with our body and all that. But then Sue kind of reads his emotions or his mind, because it's saying like pain, thirst, and all that, and exhaustion. And Sue nurses him all throughout the night because the other girls are not allowed in the room. Sue's a slime girl, so there's really, I doubt, any way she could get sick. While the other girls, a cold like that, it could mutate, it could become an epidemic, and I do understand and actually agree with the whole Miss Smith forcing them out of the room and quarantining it, because it could turn into an epidemic, and that would be really horrible. So yeah, and Sue nurses them, and we actually get to hear Sue speak. She's learned a lot of words, but she goes, I love my master, thank you for everything, you took care of me. So it's really good to see Sue like actually speak, but then she forgets what she said and all that. She still can speak, but not as in big long sentences as everyone else. She's learning and learning and learning, which is really cool to see how much she's grown since we first got introduced to her. It's really nice. And then it's ironic, Miss Smith, who was supposed to be taking care of Kurusu, got a cold. And since she was slacking from work to use Kurusu's sickness as an excuse, when she got sick, her co-workers, Zombina and the Mon Squad, they used, oh, but we could get infected, so have fun with your cold. Yeah, Miss Smith got a cold right after Kurusu did. That is ironic. Man. So yeah, that just does about it for this episode of Monster Musume no Iru Nichijou, Episode 8 review. And be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe for more reviews, reactions, vlogs, talks, the usual. This is Outdoor Nation here, my lovely community, citizens and civilians. Follow the links down in the description. Follow me on Twitter. Go check out my channel. and add me on Facebook, and go check out episode 8 of Monster Musume. Yeah, have a good day, watch lots of anime, read lots of manga. I'll see you guys in the next review. Bye-bye.